Hello, beautiful people. It's Robyn Thomas here with Resemble Me by Robyn. Welcome back to my channel. So this video is actually going to be a quicker video, one of my shorter videos. Honestly, I did not have time last week to do a voiceover and like really edit the video that I wanted to put out for you guys. I had a pretty busy week last week. So I know I'm like behind, but I still wanted to give you guys something. And I thought, well, I recorded this video of my client. I'm going to tell you now in advance, you're not going to be able to see like the front of her face and the style like that, but you will be able to see the style. She just asks, don't put my face on the camera. And I say, you got it. So that's just a heads up, but you definitely will be able to see, like when I start doing the style, I'm gonna have some braids on the side, and I don't show you how I do it because I would have been blocking the camera because of not being able to get her face. So yeah, but other than that, you'll see everything. So this video is a video to remind you that you need to take a break in between your protective styles. So it definitely depends on what protective style you have in and what protective style you want next. But breaks are very, 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 very important and very vital to hair retention, to your scalp staying in a good condition, to your hair strands being healthy, and all of that stuff. So listening to your scalp, observing your hair, all of that really matters and really has to be taken into consideration when it comes to if you need to put another protective style in or not. So some things that you always need to think of is, okay, for instance, if you had small, long, knotless box braids, you probably don't want to go right back to small, long, knotless box braids, because although, knotless box braids are a lighter install, you're still adding hair that is not yours. So if you have box braids in for 8 to 12 weeks and then you take them out just to turn around to put them right back in for another 8 to 12 weeks, that's a lot of time of having like hair hang on your head, especially because they're long. So that may be something that you don't want to do. And another reason why or let me say this. So choosing your styles, or if you should take a break or if you should not take a break, that is like one of the biggest things. What is your next style supposed to be? Do you have an event or something coming up where you're thinking like, I want this for this, should I take this out earlier, later, whatever the case. But knowing to pay attention to your hair, to pay attention to your scalp, and also taking a break to pay attention to your hair and scalp. Sometimes we're in a protective style, our hair, not sometimes, all the times, our hair is put away. So we're not really able to go through the day-to-day to see, like, is my hair really drying out, like really bad? Because you have the extensions on there. The extensions are going to absorb some of that. So even if you have to use a little more than usual, sometimes it's hard to determine, like, okay, is it the weather? Is it the hair? Is it me? Or I'm just using more product, or sometimes you don't even notice that you're using more than you normally would have used, or your hair is in a more drier state, or whatever the case, because you continuously put protective styles in your head. So that is something that you most definitely want to consider, to be able to really look at your hair, wear it out at least a week. So you can feel on it, so you can see, okay, how's my scalp feeling? Like, is it sensitive? Should I put another style in? Or maybe I shouldn't do this style that was going to put so much tension on my head. Maybe I should do a natural hair protective style. Maybe I should do a low maintenance style with my natural hair before I put another style with weave. Or maybe I should do, since I had long hair hanging, maybe I should do a sew-in, or a braid down, or a flat twist style, or something like this. So honestly, like I said, this video is just here to remind you to take a break in between your protective styles, figuring out when to take those breaks, knowing when to take those breaks. I have hair retention programs. I help my clients with that, determining, okay, well, what we got coming up. well, you got this event and you really want this style. Well, before then, we don't need to do this because this is going to happen if you do that. And then we're going to be going back instead of progressing. And that ain't something that we want because we're trying to retain the length that we're growing. Okay, so that's something to always think of. And it's a really good time to learn your hair. If you know that you're going to get another protective style, take the time a week to a month, you know what I'm saying, to really get to know your hair and to do your hair or to wear your hair, get used to your hair. Because something else, we can get really used to seeing additional hair on us, and then it's like, oh, my hair is thin, or oh, I don't have enough hair. Yes, you do. You had enough before you start putting braids in. You got enough now. Now, of course, that's if you're taking care of it, but we can get so used to seeing ourselves with all this added hair and this color and this volume and this thickness and this length and this different curl texture and this and that, and the convenience of not having to worry about doing our hair, waking up and getting ready to go. You still need to pay attention to your hair, pay attention to your tresses, because you want to always make sure that the protective style is protecting. And you're not just having a style in just to have a style in. You know what I'm saying? So now some people are like that, but if the goal is to retain hair, because the hair is always growing unless you have some type of medical condition or something, the hair is always growing. But if your idea or your goal is to retain all of the length, that you're receiving, that's what you want to do. So this video is actually over a year old. One of my hair retention program members, we've been working on growing her hair out. She has short hair in the back. I don't show it on here, but she has short hair in the back and on the sides. The back was broken off. It wasn't able to grow. We've been getting it in really well. And yeah, so we're in the process of growing it out. Like, there was nothing there. Well, it's about growing out now. Like I said, this is over a year ago. So her sides and her back have pretty much like started to catch up, with the length of the rest of her hair. So what I am using for today's style is Nairobi. So I'm using styling foam, Nairobi styling foam. I'm using my Roots Moisture Mist, and I'm using oil mixture that I put together, a light oil mixture I put together for her hair. So those are my three things that I'm using. Roots Moisture Mist, Nairobi styling foam, and an oil mixture that I put together for my clients. And you'll see that I'm going to use it at the end for all of the for her ends. And this is also really good. Doing these styles, taking these breaks in between is really good because you're able to really, really focus in on your hair. Like, for instance, this style, she's going to be able to really focus on those ends, spritz those ends every day, use some oil about every 3 days to really get that part in, and then after a while she'll wear it as a twist out, maybe like a week before she's ready to take the full style down. She'll untwist it and wear it, that as a style. So she's getting used to seeing her actual hair out, used to knowing how to maintain her own hair, keeping it together. Even if she is coming to get the 2-strand twist done by me, okay, she's able to figure, okay, well, I need to spritz those ends. The ends are the oldest part of the hair. They're the first to go. Spritzing those, water first always, then oil, so that the hair doesn't break. If the hair is not breaking and your hair is growing at the same time, you're retaining the length. So I'm just going to let y'all continue to watch. I hope that was helpful for you all. Hope that you take some time to think, okay, do I need to take a break? Is this why my hair seems to be not growing, or whatever the case? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. I will be back this week with another video. So you're going to get 2 this week, hopefully Thursday or Friday. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you wonderful people at the end of this week. Peace and blessings.
Soul music,